Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Missouri Homesteading Transitions. Today I'm working on my wall slash closet, and this is going to be a little more complicated than the regular wall here. I'm out here in my shop and I'm cutting down my boards for what I need and stuff. I got two 6-foot boards already cut, so I'm going to have like a 4-foot closet and 6-foot and a 2-foot shelf on the end. So I'm out here making my cuts. This is a 7-foot 7-inch board. I got another one ready to go there, and that I made two 6-foot cuts already, and they're inside the shop. I mean inside the cabin, and I'm just gonna hurry up and cut this and get us into the kitchen. Get us into the cabin. As you can see, I'm getting my frame up there, the outer part of my wall frame, and that's at 6 feet, and we'll keep on plucking away. As I'm doing this, things are evolving in my mind and stuff, so things are kind of changing and stuff, but this is what I got so far. This is my 6-foot, but if you look at the ceiling, I need to extend it to reach the nails marks there, so I'm going to extend it a little bit farther, and that, which is fine, and that sideways beam right there, this middle one, that's going to be the back wall for my shelves, and my shelves are going to come out a little bit, so this is still a work in progress, but it's coming along, and that I'm using a little more lumber than I originally intended to, but that's because it keeps changing and growing in my head. So let's see what ends up at the end here. Alright you guys, we're on day 2 of the closet slash wall slash shelf build here, and that we came to an abrupt stop last night after I inadvertently knocked my wife upside the head with a 2x4 and stuff. I had to take her to the emergency room, and it was a ding dong thing. But anyway, she's in good shape, spirits, and doing good in that. So I'm getting ready to start my next phase. Show you right there, and right there is where I had the board. But because it was in there, and it was kind of secured in there. However, this top beam where that board that clonked her is just wedged in there and stuff, so it can fall again. But anyways, that top board, it wasn't secured into the ceiling, and I nudged it a little bit to line it up, and it caused the board to tip, fall, and that beam just clonked her. Alright guys, I haven't been filming much of the framing here and stuff. I figured you got most of it on the first video on the wall. But right now, what I'm getting ready to do, I did things a little different here on this one. I spaced my beams 2 feet apart and that, so when I put up my 4-foot plywood panel, I'll have a beam I can secure all the way down from the top to the bottom, no issues. Same thing when I do the overlap and stuff to the end, I'll be able to nail it solid up into all the way up to where I have no issues. So I'm kind of excited about that one, because the way all the framing boards have been in this cabin, it's been goofy. So right now, what I'm getting ready to do is I'll put panel on the outside. So I have my little torpedo level here, and it'll be able to let me know when I'm level on my marks. Perfect. So I have my perfect marks, and I've been bracketing everything, but I'm running low on brackets because this is in the middle, I'm going to actually screw it right on into here from both sides. And to do that, I'm going to pre-drill some holes. Well, it looks like that one I'm going to be hand screwing in. I'm ready for you. I'm going to need you to hold this right on its mark. Right here's the mark on the inside. See that line? So, actually, if you just hold it right there, while I screw these two in to their mark. There. I'm so weak with my left hand. Alright. There we go. Thank you. That's right on its mark. Yep. For now. I have her laying down and recuperating since I hit her upside the head with a 2x4. I'm glad I don't have to hand screw every single one in. Alright, very nice, very sturdy, and something to screw onto. I need to do that one more time on the other end. And I may do one right here. In this little space, this little extra 1 foot, because I want a 5-foot closet instead of a 4-foot closet. That extra 8 inches for both of us means a lot, especially down the middle. But we'll be back when I'm caught up. And you know, if you enjoy watching these videos and my progress on the cabin build and stuff, why don't you hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe to the channel so you can see more of these. And if you hit the notification bell right there, it'll let you know when I post a new video. So let me get caught up and we'll be back. Alright, as you can see, I got my boards in the center there. And now I'm doing my storage space area here and stuff. That is exactly on the 5-foot mark, so there's 5 feet from there to the end, right to where that board starts there, so it looks a little off center. And then the rest will be for storage, shelves and stuff. And I got to do this to the bottom here, but I will actually make my measurements and cut my boards to size, and then I will line that up, and I will nail that into the floor when I get it straight level. So it's slowly coming along, and that, but probably what I'm going to do up next is going to go ahead and put up a 4-foot panel so I can see some accomplishment and make me feel better and go from there. Hey guys, welcome to another day. Getting ready to start finishing up the wall, shelf, closet project. As you can see, I got one panel on the outside done. Getting ready to do the shelving. Oh, that's my wife's artwork she did on the beam that fell from up there and clonked her. Getting ready to do my shelving in here. We're gonna panel the inside of the closet here. We were gonna use cedar, but at $20 some a board for like 2x6 board, it just seemed too expensive at this time. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, as you can see, I got the joists in for the top and bottom for the panels to attach to. I need to put one more right there, and it's right on top of the bottom one I just did already. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Show you how I'm doing it. A level bowl right there. This is my workable side. Make sure that's flush. But you couldn't tell by the way I'm screwing. Alright, now that I got that one on, the top one's a little easier. Okay, let's move on to the next phase. I will actually take measurements of those so I know how far down I need to come from the ceiling to get into the nail wall there. Alright, I got that one in, and I put in 2 more for this side. So I need to do it for this side here, and I made a mark for the closet hook to where the pole's going to go. Actually, it's going to be more like about right here. So let me get those other 2 boards in and get it going. All right, I finished up the rest of the framing here, and that, since this one right here is going to be the one with the bar on it coming across, I did my brackets underneath, but I also, on the top, I screwed in some 3 inches and stuff there just to help give it some more weight and secure a lot of weight, because like I said, that's going to be 5 feet of clothes. That's going to be going all the way across to here. So let's go ahead and start paneling it up. Okay, you guys, I got the inside panels up for the closet. All I have left to do is put the trim around the corner and the edges and on the top. Work over here now on the outer side here and paneling the inside here, and these 2x4 points on the end, top and bottom, and then I can put in the shelves. Alright guys, wanted you to see the finished look. Here, that board on the end that sticks out, that's where my joists are at, so I needed 2 of them to hold up that closet, because it's a 5-foot thing and there's going to be a lot of weight on it. But that closet's up with a 16 by 4-foot shelf above it. They don't make them longer. I got the side panel on, and I didn't do the trim for the corners and the bottom yet, but that's real easy work, and I'll do that in the future. I'm just happy I can start hanging clothes. Tonight we'll be putting the shelves together. I got the closet done yesterday, actually the day before, and tonight will be I'm gonna get the shelf started and stuff, and I'll finish it up in the morning. Today was a rainy, icky day all day, and I just didn't feel like doing anything but just stay in bed. So at this time, I have my wonderful wife wiping down these boards here. I decided to go this route because it'll be easier to adjust the shelves, and that seems like a good idea. And yes, and I cut those down to size so they should fit perfectly in there, and then I'll screw those in. And then I'll put a back panel in for that too. So this one will fit perfectly on this side. Oh. Maybe. Ouch. I think I'm going to make some modifications on my brackets. And that should fix it. Oh, baby. You know you want to fit. Wants to be snug. There's a bug in a rug. I tell you, nothing can be easy. So I guess I'm going to put a beam up in here like this to force that up a little bit, and then I can screw it in again. So I'll have to cut that. So I think we're done for tonight. Nothing's ever easy, I tell you. All these little things. And then I gotta leave the corners are 1 inch minus 3 notches for the space on each side. So I'll have to do that just so it'll line up and it'll still give me room inside my cabinets to do what I need to do and make things work. So I'm going to charge my other drill because that's my favorite drill tonight and get everything ready, and then we'll follow up on it in the morning. See you guys then. Alright, I took my brackets that were facing inwards like this and I removed them and I put them on the side so I can get the panel in without any issues. I did 2 on this one because this one actually holds the closet bar and I don't want it to move. And I did the same thing up on the top, up here with the double brackets to keep the boards from shifting or anything to one side. And then I did the same thing on the ends here and down on the bottom. So next, I'm going to go ahead and put the panel in the back here. I'm going to also cut a piece here to elevate that up so it's smooth. And that, so I'm going to put a wedge right in here. I'm also going to put braces right here so I can nail into the panel into these parts here too, so they're secure. I put supports there, so I can nail in, and my one there to flush that up there. So now it's time to panel. Alright, I got one panel up and a few more to go. Slowly coming along. Got the outside bottom and outside sides and top. Sit together. Now I need to put a panel up on top there. Alright, you guys, I didn't show you me putting up all the trim and all the little stuff. You've seen that in my other videos with the wall and all that stuff. So let me show you the finished product. Voila. Trim, everything. What do you think? That. So on these boards, I just screwed them up there and couple screws on the bottom. For this one on this side, I just put 2 right there, and the boards pretty much hold them in place. So I'm pretty pleased with the end results. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Missouri Homesteading Transitions. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button and stuff. It really helps us out. And if you want to see more and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell will let you know when I post new videos and stuff. I'm sorry they're far and in between, but I got so many little projects going on right now. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you again, and God bless.